Everyone cannot believe it.
Hello and welcome to Japan for the World Skateboarding Tour World Cup KITAKYUSHU Street 2025 for the last event of the year. We are poised, ready for the men's semi-final with a stacked heat of the world's best skateboarders, including some new names in the mix, and they are all trying to make it to the top 8 going through to tomorrow's final. I'm Mark Churchill, and I'm over the moon to be joined by the incredibly talented professional skateboarder Ryan DeCenzo. Hi, Ryan.
I'm doing great. Excited to watch some mind-blowing skateboarding.
Yeah, you and me both. And it has been an interesting competition so far with the women's. Quick comment on that.
I mean, the women were going crazy, doing switch tricks on the big section. We almost saw a switch nose grind go down. I'm excited to see them skate tomorrow too.
For sure. Well, we've seen 188 skaters from 45 different countries competing on the course over the weekend, including the World Skateboarding Ranking Top 10. So let's take a look at who's in that mix. Into the backside tailside, big spin out. Perfect position. Heel flip, frontside, tailside, fakie. Richard. Into first place. Here he comes. Wow, that is so. Well, some seriously heavy maneuvers there.
Oh, yeah.
Some amazing moments that we look back at, and there's plenty of more of that to come. And Ryan, I wanted to take a moment to talk about some of the new names in the mix and some of the standout skaters we're going to see today. And right now we got Wallace Gabriel from Brazil. This guy's the owner of one of the best frontside kickflips I've ever seen. Look at that.
Boosted it. I mean, I love the trick selection, the big frontside flip, the switchback lip.
And then João Lucas from Brazil as well. He's been around for a while, but he seems to be finding his feet in the competition circuit.
Yeah, he's been around in the game for a little bit, and he's just finally, you know, getting his mojo going.
Definitely, and someone you were very excited to see skate in real life is Tiger Nagai.
Yeah, I mean, street clips coming out left and right on YouTube and Santa Cruz and all that stuff, and to see him in the flesh ripping is a blessing.
And also coming off of that Tampa An win, we have Uni Kang from Korea.
Yeah, making a big name for himself, coming right out of the woodwork and doing tricks we've never seen before.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're in for. I mean, we saw in the women's competition tricks going down that we'd never thought we'd be calling out, but we're going to see plenty of that going forward, no doubt. And this is our start list for men's semi-final heat number 1, starting it off with my mate Joe Hinson from the UK. You saw Wallace in that compilation then, and a host of big names, including Matthias Del Olio and Tiger Nagai in there. But Christopher Kroon, he has got a crazy trick selection, hasn't he?
He's got a whole different bag than everybody else in the field, that's for sure.
The coffee.
I love the nickname Coffee, though. It's just, it's fun.
Okay, looking very focused out there on the platform. Joe getting into semi-finals again. He threw absolutely everything at it yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, that was his full pull and full gusto.
Lovely kickflip frontside board slide to start things off. Standing up on that frontside grind. Joe certainly got used to course down. Popping out of that blunt slide transfer was real good. And those new features that we see on the course, it's coming very apparent that if you're hitting those, you're going to do well in the scoring.
Yeah, and Joe's using the whole course. He's going fast, linking stuff together.
I took Joe to a huge kinked rail that's in my hometown in the UK. And within about an hour, he 50-50'd it, and it was very impressive. He definitely isn't scared to get involved and try some of the gnarliest tricks like that kick the crooked grind there. We saw him start his run with that yesterday, didn't we?
Right, yeah, he did. It's a risky way to start.
A little bit of a injury, but he seems to be on top form as always. This is where he started that run off. Kickflip frontside board slide. And I love the way he popped out of this. And when you're looking at execution, the judges are really going to reward stuff like that, right?
Yeah, nice pop out, showing all the board control. I think he's got one of the best 3-flip lips in the game right now.
Well, we know he can 3-flip into the nose blunt slide as well. And he's definitely got what it takes to score highly in the trick section, which comes up after our 2 runs. 32.28, respectable score with a fall. But that shows just how important it is to get that full run done as we take it over to Brazil's Wallace Gabriel. I really want to see one of those frontside flips.
I think it's in the plan for him, so
it's like he does it 2 foot higher than he needs to.
Yeah, it sucks right up to his feet.
There's a good way to start your run. Nollie front crook, and we were having a chat earlier about you're not seeing that many people taking off on the front of the board, Nollie.
No, not too many nollie tricks going down on the, the big section right away. So it's a pleasure to see that.
Pleasure to see that. Frontside flip on demand as well. And it's back-to-back tricks like that I love. The backside Smith, kickflip back lip, back tail back in, nollie crooks as well. He's taken off on the front of his board twice now in this run. And he is ticking all the boxes of what it is going to take to get through to the final. Dropping in switch. Back Smith. Oh. You can see he's disappointed there, but do you know what? To get away from a back Smith like that didn't go right is definitely rewarding.
And a switch back Smith is one of the harder rail tricks that you can do switch.
Yeah.
And he was stepping it up from yesterday.
Yeah. And he's saying, I got more.
Yeah.
I got more for you.
Yeah.
Look at this. The catch. Oh, the front foot on that just repositioned as he landed. Full control. I watched him in warm-up earlier this morning, and he had this line down every go. And I'm quite surprised that he chucked in the switchback Smith, to be honest. I thought it was going to be the switchback lip.
And it looked like he should have rode away from that switchback Smith. I couldn't tell you what happened.
38.71. He's saying, okay. I think that will be one of the highest scores we'll see if that's a full run. As we move on to David Twester. Now, one thing I noticed about David, he's staying on that big section of the park.
That's right, yep.
Hitting up the driveway, but he's consistently staying in that area, and it seems to be working for him.
Wow.
That's a gnarly one, right?
Yeah, nollie 180 nose grind to start out.
Nollie backside kickflip over the driveway, switch frontside flip. Those two back-to-back really work well together.
Yeah, that's a nice little combination.
A little bit of symmetry kind of thing going on.
Exactly.
Switch front tail.
Oh, that was a sketchy one.
And he's got a very consistent frontside kickflip on a transition.
Little tail drag on the nollie heel.
Line up that last trick. Yeah, so not hitting the other side of the park. Do you think that, whoa, that was a tough one. He's straight back up. Bit of a shoulder check on the floor. Seems to be okay. I'm sure he'll get checked out by a really good medical staff if he needs to be. But let's discuss him not using the whole course, because the judges are wanting to see use of course.
Yeah, so they might dock him even if he does do a flawless run for not using the entire course, but he is getting a couple more hits on the big section, I think, right?
Yeah, and I mean, it got it through to this stage of the competition, so something's working for him. And it's those combinations, nollie backside kickflip, and then the switch frontside flip. Wow, okay, the front truck got caught up on that one. He's back up on top of the platform, looking all right. 35.07.
He's tough, man. That guy's tough.
Smouldering there towards the camera as you said that. Did you pre-arrange that? Okay, Daniel Woolley, one of the two amazing brothers. out there on the course right now. 270 lip to start things off. I saw Daniel do the best frontside feeble on the bank to wall earlier, and it was so good. I'm hoping we get to see it now. Here it is. Oh, just kicking that away. And I mean, sometimes you can use that first run as a little sort of shake away the nerves and then just find your feet again. But when you don't make your first run, are you feeling the pressure?
Yeah, as soon as you miss a trick in the first run, you're like, uh-oh. Gonna have to really dial it in, and only got one more chance in this round.
Back in.
Oh, so gnarly to try that.
So I think I've seen 4 or 5 people hit that out of 188.
That's a stat right there.
Yeah. That is crazy. That obstacle, I mean, I walked through the course the other day, did a TikTok live tour, and it's not an inviting obstacle, is it?
No, it's definitely the scariest obstacle on the course. The gap to it just makes it even more of a mind mess up, you know, like messing with your mind on the gap out, and look at it slipping out. And
yeah, there's a lot of room for messing yourself up there on that obstacle.
Yeah.
But if you get something like a big spinboard slide, or, you know, we've seen a few back tails on it, those runs were scored really high because you're hitting something that no one else is hitting.
Yeah,
and the judges have been on the course a lot. They've skated the course, and they know exactly how hard that obstacle is.
Yeah, the judges know that that's a risky one, scary, and not inviting.
So Christopher Kroon starting things off. Cab, back lip, but actually on the front truck.
Yeah, into a bit of a low-C grind there for a second.
Backside tailslide on the quarter pipe. There's the frontside flip, the frontside feeble that Daniel couldn't get. John Magnuson getting the filming in there. He took a whopper of a slam on the course a few days ago. He broke his collarbone, but he's still there giving support to Christopher. There's the blunt slide transfer. Oh, he's hanging on to everything.
Yeah, but it counts, dude. Those are all makes.
Well, if any of these contestants have been watching. Oh, wow!
He stepped it up.
Kickflip front board on that. That is not anywhere I want to go. No way.
I don't think he probably tried that. It was probably just, here we go, Hail Mary.
Yeah, just if the energy's up, it's feeling good, I'm getting away with it, let's get it done.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good way to start.
Oh, and that was almost a trick that we saw Maurice Jordan do in a video part for the very first time earlier this year.
You see the back wheel hit then, and he just bounced it out, willed it away, and that nearly went front feeble.
Wow, everything was like meant to go to board slide. I was clipping a little wheel and stuff there.
But it worked for him. He's got that full run that's needed.
Away.
You see that first full run score come in, 65.05, and he is very happy with that.
Yeah, that's a good score to start it out and get things rolling.
Okay, here we go. João Lucas seems to be on top form and making his debut today here.
Yeah, he's been on fire more this weekend than I've ever seen him, and he's got some new tricks that I haven't seen him doing all the time, so super impressive.
Focused.
Ah.
That is so risky to start your run with a switch nose grind.
Yeah,
like it's like that's not a thing that anyone else is doing.
I don't think we've ever seen it in these competitions before, starting off with that trick. So, I mean, that's why he's here.
Whoa, that was a bit of truck on that. You could hear it, but he's like, yeah, that'll do. I got a hit.
Hold on.
Ollie Blunt to set him up to come in switch again, and we're going to see this. Yes, we are. That was steezy as well. Switch 360 flip over that wedge gap. Dropping back in. Coming in, switch, flip 50.
He's got a big bag of tricks, man.
Wait. What is going on here?
He's got a big bag of tricks, and he's showing us. Wow. I hope he can put that together for the next one.
So let's break this down. Start it off. Switch backside nose grind down the rail.
Yeah.
If that gets made, that's a big way to start your run. Switch 360 flip over the gap.
Yeah.
You know, 360 flip lip, hits the crooked, but then end the run on a switch flip frontside 50-50. We are talking about possibly one of the gnarliest runs I've ever seen.
Yeah, just the technical switch stuff, switch tray flip every try. He's looking really good. I hope he can get that all together.
20.80. I mean, with a couple of falls in there, that's a very respectable score.
Well, he fell on the two big tricks, you know.
Okay, Argentina's Matias Del Olio up next. Ranked 3rd in the world right now. Someone who definitely knows how to put a full run together, starting off with a 270 lip slide. Matias was the first person I saw when I walked in the building the other day. And I said, yo, what do you think of the course? He said, this course is designed for me. He's like, this has got something for me everywhere I go.
I love that.
He was so hyped, and he's like, I've got this, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, he gives himself the confidence, and it works, you know? It works for him.
Little combo, backside blunt disaster. Ollie lip on the way back over, coming into that second hit. Getting that foot ready really early, so you know what he's going for. 360 flip, no slide. Look how chilled that was. That
Not
was
an easy trick.
Heavy run. He's still going. Yep.
Yeah, keep it going. Give us some bonus tricks.
He's saying thank you very much, and he is going to be very, very hyped on getting that full run done. When it comes down to execution, that was right there. No hanging up on the rail at all.
No, he's super consistent, and he knows what to do. He plays the game. Got flip out trick.
So highest run score ever for Matias Del Olio is that 91.92 at OQS Budapest, and that was a heavy run just before we went through to the Olympics. I think if he does what I think he's going to throw into the next run, he could be up there with that score. 60.69 coming through. Big score coming through. He's very happy with that, but Christopher Kroon remaining in first place as we go to Tiger Nagai, run number 1 of 2. Eye of the Tiger right there. Yep. Sorry about that.
No, that was a good pun.
Back Smith on the quarter pipe, the Monty grind. There's the 360 flip. Spinning around that front 3. What is it about Tiger that has sort of given him legendary status already?
I think it's just like he's gnarly, dude. You can see what, you know, he goes for it, and some of the tricks that he's done in the streets are like unbelievable.
Yeah. And I mean, how important is it to be getting out in the streets still?
It's super important, man. I mean, like all your sponsors, and that's what the core of skateboarding came from. Oh. Wow.
How can you do that well? That is not fair.
Yeah, it looked like nothing.
Big spin, frontside blunt slide, shove it on the big red rail. So started off that 270 lip slide. His arms there, controlling the rotation because it's so easy to over-rotate on that.
Yeah, look at this. He
nearly willed that into existence. Oh, wow, that is a thing of beauty, isn't it?
So he kind of missed that one trick towards the end of the line, and they'll dock him for that, but he got the big tricks down.
50.99 coming through. I mean, that's a heavy score with a full.
Yes.
Really heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going back to the start of our heat with UK's Joe Hinson. Currently in 6th. He's got that 32.28. Wants to drop that score and get this full pull that he's after. Kickflip frontside board slide. Going for the same run. Yep.
Popping out nice and crisp.
It's all coming together for him right now. So good to see Joe back in semi-finals. It would be so cool to see him go through to tomorrow's competition. We had a little chat with him earlier, and he was you can see a little bit of the nerves there, and he's saying, oh, my ankle's hurting a little bit,
yeah,
a little bit of an injury, which is kind of hard to believe if he's able to just kickflip crook a big cover like that with an injury.
Yeah, and he's going to be hyped on that. He was like, I don't know if I can do this run again. You know, every day, how do I do it? It's hard.
But I said to him, you know, you've done really well getting through to this stage of the competition.
Yeah.
Just go out there and do the run that you wanted to do.
Yeah, you're doing good coaching, man. You're doing good coaching.
I mean, he's an amazing skater. Like, just let your skating do the thing, you know? Go and do that thing that you can do so well. Yeah, real good execution on the kickflip crook.
Yeah, that was a perfect lock and pinch.
And I mean, the judges are going to look at how far that grind was. He caught it really high and stamped it down, at least halfway down the hover. 56.18. That's a good score to take on to the trick section.
For sure.
Excited to see this run go down. 38.71 already. We need a full run from Wallace Gabriel. Starting off with that nollie frontside crook again. Straight into the kickflip front board. Back-to-back bangers.
That's a really good combination to start it out.
That frontside flip is so good. And I mean, Brazil has such a legacy of amazing skateboarders. What is it? You know, the passion? Is it just that skateboarding's the second biggest sport next to football?
I think it's a little bit of all of that. And then it's, you know, just all the other guys they're watching are extremely good, and that's just the level that's expected.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you know, competition skateboarding in Brazil has always been there. Oh, you're kidding me. Like, I mean, that would be a super smooth regular backsmith, but to do it switch like that is so much control.
Yeah, I just really like his trick selection throughout the entire run, and the way that he started and finished was perfectly locked, nollie front crook, and then has to be ready to set up for that kickflip front board and huge frontside flip, floating. So much can go wrong in the air.
Well, every time the board leaves your feet, there's a huge amount of risk, isn't there?
Totally.
And then look at that.
Oh man, I wish I could do that.
You're not really going to see a better switchback smith than that, are you?
Yeah. Jealous.
68.61.
Nice.
Boom.
There we
That
go.
has got him smiling for sure. And he is now your new leader. Next, we've got David Twister-Mota. Got caught up on that last trick from run number one. Really, really needs a full run. We saw that in the women's competition earlier. Anyone who didn't get that full run just struggled so much to get through to the finals. You know, we're only taking our top 8 through.
Right. He still opted for the harder starter trick than yesterday. So he's going all in right now.
Back in switch. Frontside tail slide. Touching the truck a little bit on there, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. He's got that frontside kickflip every time. Better execution. See him checking the time out there. Plenty of time left.
Yeah, that's one of those things that you don't realize. You got to actually be rolling around and know where the clock is to look at it.
Oh, yes, he got it done this time.
Nice.
Only 270, board slide. Hats off to him. 35.07 is going firmly in the trash can.
Oh, yeah, get that out of here, David.
I think he's feeling the vibe. You know, we commented on it earlier. When you see someone put down a really good run, you can't help but feed off of that, can you?
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to back that guy up right now. Whether it's your homie or your competition, you're like...
And that last trick, so gnarly. Completely blind for just that fraction of, am I over the rail or not?
Taking that one out of Yuto's bag.
Yeah. But if you do something else that no one else is doing on the course, what does that mean?
I mean, you're separating yourself from the rest of the field.
63.88 coming through. As we take it back to Australia's Daniel Woolley, yet to get a full run, 15.14 on the board. Dropping in on the big section, 270 lip slide to start things off. I can't believe how much of a regular trick that's become.
Yeah, it's
Don't
just
get desensitized to it.
It's a really dangerous trick, actually, if it goes wrong. But if you lock into the board side, you kind of usually land it.
Kickflip, back lip. Loving the frontside tail slide to fakie to set him up for the cab, back lip. That's such a cool line. Plenty of time on the clock. Are you leaving time and conscious of taking a breather and getting that last breath in before the last trick?
It's definitely nice. Oh.
No way, he deserved to land that, he really did.
Come on, I didn't want to see that. Unlucky.
So yeah, you get to that last trick, you know your legs are getting a little bit wobbly, but you're like, come on, breathe. Just wait 1 second before you drop in.
Oh, totally, 100%. You know, and then those runs where you have that, like he had right there, it helps to have that.
Yeah.
It gives you, I think it gives you a better chance of making that last trick. It gives you a second to reset and focus on that banger. And
39.14, and that is going to make it very difficult for him to make that top 8 cut, and especially as we have our top 8 qualifiers still yet to come in heat number 2, as we take it back to Christopher Kroon. Yet to see the coffee slide. Cab back tail, so switching it up, which is great to see. I think now he knows he's not going to improve on that score. Probably just get a bit of time on the course, stay loose, maybe work on a couple of tricks, and he's got so many crazy tricks.
yeah, and he's already got a pretty good run score, so.
That one's crazy. Big spin front board shove.
It's like the reverse way shove,
yeah.
too.
Well, there's always a risk you could get hurt though, right?
Yeah, don't mess yourself up. Before the single tricks.
I mean, he's looking pretty good, 65.05.
Yeah, he's got a solid score.
To the trick section. So each skate's going to have 2 runs, and then 3 trick attempts anywhere on the course, but we're only taking 1 score from the run section and 1 score from the trick section. And run number 2 for João Lucas.
Hopefully he pulls it together this time. I'm rooting for him.
I really hope so. I just want to see where the judges are going to go with it.
Oh, yeah. I think they'd go crazy.
So dropping in switch. Backside nose grind.
Yes.
Solid. You could almost see like he was like, this is happening.
Yeah.
It was like his body language was so positive.
Brazilian skaters have just so much power, so much finesse. There we go.
This is really coming together for him. Oh. No way. Falling off the easiest part of the run so far.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it's all come away from him, and that is so disappointing. I am absolutely gutted. But are we going to see this last trick as a little treat? No, we're not.
Maybe we'll see it in the singles.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a big ask to get in through to the top 8. 20.80 on the board is just not going to be possible.
No, sometimes it's a bit of a domino effect. When you miss that one trick, it's like the domino is either wobbling and falls right over, or it stays back up and you hold back on.
21.84. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult. And a little bit of wheel well waxing right there.
So what the wheel well waxing does, for those who don't know, it makes it so that when the board hits the wheels, it doesn't stop with the friction. It takes away a little friction and allows the skater to roll forward.
Whoa, that went hurricane.
Yeah.
I don't think he was going for that.
No. That would have been awesome, though.
Imagine starting your run with that, accidentally doing a big spin flip hurricane, and then just like, cool, it's all downhill from here.
Going, yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if he's done that one. He's got that trick locked. Okay, back to Japan's Taiga Nagai. 50.99 on the scoreboard so far. It's good enough to be sitting in 6th place. But every single increase in points is so, so important.
I think he can clean this up too. I think he missed that front 180 switch crook earlier in the first run, so room for improvement still.
And it certainly does look maybe slightly improved on execution. That one is so, so good. The Spanish grind. Oh, he missed the truck there.
Yeah, I think he was going barley.
But getting away with it. Still a full run.
There we go.
Taking it back over to the big section of the course. Getting that 2 hits in that area done. Oh, missing the big spin front blunt. You can see he's absolutely gutted there. You know what? He's got some very big tricks in the trick section.
He does.
Adding that to the 50.99. Could we see him in that position where we saw Nanami in the women's sitting in the bubble position? Maybe, maybe. But
yeah, we'll see.
We have seen it before where all of heat number 1 have been pushed out and it was heat number 2 final staying in the same. But let's hope so. I want to see more skating from him.
Yeah, we've got a pretty gnarly heat 2 coming up too. So you never know.
Let's take a look at who's coming up in the next heat. So we have Yuto Horigome, followed up by Junie Kang. Ah, wow. And the thing is, out of this, there's only 3 top 10 athletes in there.
Right.
You know, so the likes of Junie Kang coming out of nowhere a couple of years ago, taking the Tamparan win. What does that mean to be coming through off of that win and winning Tampa Am itself?
I mean, Tampa Am is one of the most difficult contests out there. Everybody's so hungry, and you know, it's something that all the sponsors are out there looking for guys, and it can boost your whole career, skyrocket it quick.
So it's time to jump down onto the course with the 3rd member of our team, Alex White, who's with Shari Duffy.
Hey, thanks so much, Mark. Just like you said, I'm here with Shari Duffy, former Olympic judge, the technical lead for Team Australia. You know, you just had an athlete right there have kind of a disappointing end to his run. Can you talk a little bit about the short game and the long game of Olympic qualification?
It's a long process. There's so many rounds you got to get through, and so many rounds that you got to be consistent for. And we're super proud of him. He, he's got a lot further than I think he expected, and his run was epic. It was just unlucky on that last trick, which we all know, how the game of skateboarding. And I think he should be super proud of himself, and we're really proud of him. And I think it's just that experience. It's a long journey, so the more you can experience this setting and this format, the more you're going to take away from it and grow as a skateboarder.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of experience, you've experienced a lot of these cycles, these Olympic cycles. We have this new format now. Dano's going to turn around and do these 3 best trick attempts. If you were coaching him or if you were in his ear, what would you tell him right now at this moment?
Yeah, I mean, he's already done his runs, and I do love the new format. Like, we're putting more emphasis on the run. I think it's really cool. We're looking for creativity, and also, a cool line around the park is really important. Like, with park skating as well, we look for that creativity, how you can connect your tricks and not just the focus on the individual tricks. So, I mean, going into the best tricks now, it's I also love that we're only taking one of those. So you see more people, they've got less tricks to try, but they can really put it out there and try something different, and hit some of those bigger obstacles. And if they've done it with their run, they can put it together with their tricks. It's, that 50-50.
That balance is what we're looking for. They're going to kick off right now, too. Thanks, Shari, for coming down here and joining me. You're the best. Appreciate you. We're going to be up in the fields up there and watching it. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Alex. I mean, you're going to be stoked if your coach and mentor is an ex-judge. They know exactly what you need to do, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we're going into the trick section. Each skater gets 3 tricks anywhere on the course, but only 1 score will count, and we're starting off with Joe Hinson. Oh, I thought that was just a clean make there, first go. I was just about to say, yeah, looks like really basic, but just stepping away from that one.
I'm not sure why he stepped off of that one, but...
Well, how much does an injury, even if it's not really hurting that much, does that play in your mind?
Yeah, for sure. It's just, and you can feel it too. Usually it hurts.
Yeah. So Wallace Gabriel saw him warming up something earlier. Yeah, okay, getting it done as well. First go. Kickflip, frontside crooked grind down the yellow hubber. Wallace, you are on it today. Look at that smile. And I mean, coming off a huge score on that run and going into this section of the competition in first place, that gives you a big boost, doesn't it?
Yeah, and just doing such a tasteful trick right out the gates and perfectly pinched. Holding on, though.
And now knowing that he's got 2 attempts at 2 other tricks possibly, or at least 1, that's a good position to be in.
Yeah, and we haven't seen him skate too much before, so we don't really know what he's going to bring. It could be something super crazy.
I have no doubt in my mind it will be. 75.61. Huge score coming in there. And that means he's now sat on that 144.22 and remaining in the lead. So David Tuesta-Mota. I was just about to say, what do you think we've got coming up? But he's got a big bag of tricks himself. I don't think we can call it.
Yeah, no, I can't call it right now.
Staring down the rail there. Oh, wow. Nollie, kickflip, backlip. That was a special maneuver, and to do it first go that well, he's hyped.
Stoked, yeah. Couldn't have called that one, though, too, honestly.
Well, I thought he was going to save that. Like, I didn't think he would just go straight into that and do that first go, but I guess he's feeling it today. Almost folded onto the rail.
Yeah,
perfect height.
well, he doesn't actually hit the nose, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of rolls off the end.
Almost like a pressure flip into it.
Yeah. But it worked, man. It looks like it's consistent, too.
Yeah. So he's going to be feeling a little bit of pressure release there. 84.82. Massive score coming in there. And that sees him as our new leader. Over a clear 4 points ahead as we go over to Daniel Woolley. He's looking at that gap out brown rail that no one else is hitting other than... Oh, wow! I was going to say no one else but Christopher hitting it. Kickflip backlip, gapping out onto that thing, and it's not a slope that much. There is a degree going down, but it might as well just be a straight out.
Yeah, it may as well be flat. It's if you're not locking in on that kickflip backlip, you're in big trouble.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Not only was that trick amazing, but Nick Hansen getting a great shot of that from underneath the fisheye lens.
Yeah.
So good.
Got to be bolts coming off of that thing because it's a big drop.
Yeah, I mean, foot slightly off, the wheel bite's coming into play.
Yeah, exactly.
72.79, that sees Daniel up in 3rd place with 111.93 as we take it over to Christopher Kroon. Looks like he's on that side of the park as well. No, he's going to be staying over towards... Oh, no, he is. He's in there. Oh,
my
the Kroon
goodness.
slide, the late shove frontside board slide, the coffee slide.
That is scary.
Wow. I mean, what a crazy trick to do on a curb, let alone on one of the gnarliest bits of the course.
I can't believe he tried that.
I mean, I can, but I can't at the same time because I know it's him.
Yeah, if we hadn't seen him do that before, I would think there's something wrong with him.
Okay, João Lucas from Brazil. 1 of 3, coming in switch.
Oh, yes!
I was gonna call it. I saw a clip on the World Skate Instagram. earlier today of all of his attempts of that, and it was a gnarly, gnarly battle to get it done.
Really?
But to just do that first go right when it counts, that shows pure skill and ability.
And that's just an awesome trick, you know, switch 3-flip lip and taking it back to regular.
Catching it perfect, getting it on the middle of the board as well, everything the judges want to see. I'm excited to see what score comes through from this.
Yeah, that's a trick we've seen Yuto do before and get good scores.
Yeah, 85.46.
Awesome.
Massive score there. 107.30 on the board now for Zhao. Okay, Matthias Del Olio. We know he's got the half cab nose slide nollie heel on lock.
Yep.
Right, getting into that foot position. Oh! What is going on here? Everyone's like, yeah, I'm on it too.
And these are all amazing tricks that we're seeing right now.
360 flip front board, or the 450 flip front board, whatever you want to call it.
I think some people
Taking
call
it
it
to
a bigger
bigger
flip front board
as
too.
well. Look at this, but I think the board hits the rail. Yeah, just on the tail there.
Oh, really?
And he just hovers, waits for it to flip, puts his feet on. Check this out.
Oh,
Bang.
yeah, you're right, it did.
I mean, he's lucky that that didn't stop spinning.
Yeah.
It just carried on and he just willed it through.
He's hyped.
Yeah, 81.80. That is heavy, heavy skateboarding from Matthias, and that sits him in that third place. 142.49, Tiger Nagai. I think we might see some magic here.
Yeah, no, I don't have any idea what his bag of tricks is either.
Oh, okay. Now, accuracy-wise, this trick is, you're going to get torn off if you don't get it in, because you have to be so accurate with the back truck. The wheel can go under the rail and stop you in your tracks, right?
Yeah, if you think about it like throwing darts, he's hitting the double bullseye right there.
Yeah. Look at that. Big spin, hurricane. Coming out forward. All control in those shoulders.
And then bringing it back out to regular. A lot can go wrong, just pulling it out, you know, like.
And he's going to be in that comfortable position when this comes in, but 50.99 on the board. He needs the biggest scores ever to get through.
Yeah.
85.93, and the judges really rewarding that. That shows they definitely know what they're looking at, don't they?
Yeah, that's an extremely difficult trick.
So back to the top of the heats. Tricked attempts number 2. And here's Joe Hinson coming in 3-flip position again. Oh, slipping off the back of the 360 flip lip slide. Would you say to Joe, if you could whisper into his ear right now, what would you say?
I'd say go for the tray flip nose blunt.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You know you've got it. You might as well.
Yeah.
So Joe remaining in that 8th place position, needs to get that 3rd and final trick in as we take it back to Brazil's Gabriel Wallace. Oh, okay.
Another nollie flip back lip. Back to regular this time.
Yeah, it's not every day you see 2 people doing nollie flip back lips, do you?
No, this is unreal. I mean, it's a good rail, dude. It's allowing for all these awesome tricks to go down, and this is what we want to see.
I'm so excited to see what Wallace is going to do next. I mean, 2 ridiculous tricks already.
2 for 2, and
I mean, it's going to be great for his confidence going into the next one.
He's only missed 1 trick so far, and it was the switch backsmith at the start of the run.
Yeah.
In the first run.
That says a lot, doesn't
yeah.
it? Wow, you only need the 1 trick score, but to have 2 down already is a big deal. 85.08, and that sees him jump back into that 1st place position, 153.69 on the board. You know, that's way ahead of our next skater, David Twister Motta. Currently in second now.
Getting
Look
the
at that
song
score.
dial.
We're in semi-final stage. Look at the score for first already. 89.82.
Yeah.
That's way up there than we've seen before.
I mean, this is just like a final right here.
Well, we've said it before. You end up seeing the semi-finals being the finals. Is he going blunt, the switch crew? It's got to be blunt.
Yeah, he's going over to blunt slide.
Just to make things a little bit more awkward than the board slide version, eh? Like
It's a crazy move for sure.
well, it's just the blindness as you go into that. You can't see until it's like almost too late.
I don't think you even see it all. It's just you go by feeling.
Crazy. Okay. Daniel Woolley up next. Got 2 scores on the board. Oh, no way!
Man.
Really, like, it looked like he was going to roll it away, but just didn't happen for him. It's going to come down to that third and final try. I want to see him go back and get it done, get redemption. He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves that.
Are we going to see it?
I hope so.
Kroon.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
I think he's got it.
Late shove, front board on one of the gnarliest obstacles. Wow, there it is. That is the coffee slide right there.
Yeah, it's kind of like he just ollies up for a front lip and then does a quick body varial at the last second and then front boards.
Yeah, it's like shifty ollie, late body varial, or late shove front board, like however you want to call it. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild.
Riding out of that with Steez as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure no one else is going to do that trick, right?
No.
Or want to. How important is it to have a trick in your bag that no one else is going to do?
I think it's pretty important, but it's also really nice to have like the classic tasteful tricks that are done super well on big obstacles.
I mean, there's tricks that have always scored well for a reason.
Exactly, yeah.
But, I mean, even in this competition in real time now, I've started seeing that some of those classics might start getting retired because the level is getting way up there.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is one of the guys that's pushing that level, you know? Debut being out here and just saying, yeah, I'm here. And like, beware, I'm on the course.
Oh my goodness.
Never seen that. Never seen it.
No.
Have you ever seen that in a competition?
Not in a competition, no.
That would be NBD all day.
Yeah.
Switch 360 flip 50-50 down a big hubba.
Yeah, that would be unreal.
Well, maybe that color matching of hat to hubba is working out.
It's a bond.
Yeah.
It's created a bond with the hubba. I love that.
Okay, Matthias Del Olio.
Oh, I think we know
running through some things there.
What he's doing now.
What's dangerous is with Matthias is his consistency is great, but he can also spin and flip out of nearly all of the tricks that he can do.
Yeah.
So coming in, fakie, going for the half cab, no slide.
Oh,
okay.
my goodness.
That was dangerously close.
Yeah, that's almost like one of those things you wouldn't think is even possible on that, but like I said, the hubba is mellow enough that you can do flip out stuff on it.
Well, we've seen it before where the hubba's just, it finishes a little bit too low, so you literally haven't got the time to get a trick to spin round, let alone to flip as well.
Yeah.
And to do the 270 heel out, ollie heel out, is something special.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing if that goes down.
Okay, Tiger. Oh, 270 nose blunt slide. I mean, he's throwing everything at it.
Yeah.
To get locked in as well as he did as well on that. That'll be a super good score to come in as we go round to third and final tricks. Come on, Joe. We're rooting for you up here in the commentary booth.
Let's go, Joe.
Go on, go 3 flip nose blunt and just do it first go. No, he just got redemption and he got it perfect as well. 360 flip, and you can see he's shaking his head. Because, I mean, we all know it.
Yeah.
When you land it, it feels easy.
Yeah.
But when you can't do it, it feels impossible.
Yeah, and he knows that he should have got that one first try, and normally he does.
I mean, I've seen him do that first try plenty of times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, perfect. Landing bolts. That means both feet directly above the trucks.
He catches it so good.
Well, that if you can do the front foot catch technique on that,
yeah,
you're ahead of anyone else, because it means you can kind of guide it round and you know you've got it on your feet, right?
Yeah,
and then it's just, okay, let's get the back foot on. So waiting for that score to come through. He's got a 56.18, 72.85. That sits him in 6th place with 129.03. Big score there, a respectable score.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And to get it done, you know, to get 2 scores on the board is a good.
Yeah, that was his last try too.
Okay, Wallace Gabriel up next. Wow, that was a big frontside flip. Kicking it away. I mean, he's got 2 massive scores on there.
I don't think he was too worried about it.
Do you get to a point where you've landed a trick and you go, right, I didn't think I was going to do that trick, and it's the biggest scoring trick that I've got. What do I do now?
Yeah, or you're like, oh, I'm going to do something for fun now. Yeah. Something feels good.
Keep the buzz going.
Yeah, I think that's what he was going for there. Just.
Okay, David is over in that familiar corner. Changing that track. Do you skate with your headphones on much?
Yeah, sometimes. I'll only ever put one ear in though.
Yeah. He wants some crowd participation to get behind him. Always good to hear the crowd screaming for you. Here we go. Oh, I just couldn't get it round there, but he's sitting in that 2nd place position, looking very comfortable, but with another 8 of the highest qualifying skaters in the next heat. He's going to have a nail-biting sit as he watches them skate. So Daniel Woolley, I want to see him get some redemption on this trick. I want to see him go down and walk away with this one in the bag. Stepping away. Whoa, that is so gnarly. Back tail big spin.
Yeah, I think he was trying big spin out. That was kind of scary though too. And I don't know what happened when he landed right there. It looks like his foot slipped on the ground or something.
Yeah, and it was. I think he was coming out of a fakey Superman through the air as well, where the board slipped out.
Yeah.
That is not anywhere you want to be at that height.
No.
Christopher Kroon, he's got that 2nd score in. See where he's going with this one. Going kick foot frontside blunt slide. Would not surprise me if he's shoving it out of that as well.
No, yeah, he probably got that.
So 136.16 on the board for Christopher. Now, are we going to see a historical moment here?
I sure hope so. I mean,
I want to say, hey, right, do you remember that time when we saw Zhao do that trick?
When he was on fire?
Yeah.
Let's go, Zhao.
Come on, color coordination with the hubba. It is all yours. Oh, it came round, it got there, but the back truck just not getting on. He's saying thank you very much anyway. 107.30. Will be the last or the final score. Go on, just drop back in and give it to us anyway, on request.
Right.
Okay, 3rd and final trick for Matthias Del Olio. We always see Matthias just staring down what he's going to try and dominate.
He really gets the eye of the tiger.
Currently in 3rd place, 142.49. Pretty sure he'd be scratching that 81.80 if he gets this done. Oh! Do you know what? If that had been a little bit further round, I think he would have got his foot on there.
It seemed like it was super close right there, and it just, something happened right at the end, and it didn't work out.
So Matthias will be finishing on that 142.49 as we take it over to third and final trick for Tiger Guy. Let's see this. Oh, wow. 270, taking that nose into the nose blunt slide.
Just landing a little nose heavy and almost would have like 270'd out if he was
imagine that
planning on it, but
hey, nothing would surprise me right now. It really wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, okay, of course you did, because you're that good. You know, you put out video parts like that.
Yeah.
And you know, just put out crazy stuff on your Instagram like that.
Right.
It would not surprise me. But this is our final standings after men's semi-final heat number 1. We've got Wallace Gabriel out there with that 1:53.69. And we still have another heat of our top 8 qualifiers to come yet. What a competition so far, mate.
it's amazing. And I mean, Wallace was really putting it together, did an awesome run, and nollie flip back lip got him up there enough where you can just throw away the kick from front crook.
So here's our current leader, Wallace Gabriel, nollie front crook to start things off. When it comes down to trick selection, I think, you know, he's ticked the box, hasn't he?
Everybody's got their own flavor, but I like the flavor that he's given us right now.
I mean, that switchback Smith, I think that was the turning point for him. Getting that done,
yeah,
it just boosted him up with that confidence.
And the way he did that nollie flip back lip right there, just textbook.
Steez on the roll out there. I love to see that arm after Steez.
Yeah.
Love it. Look at that. Full passion coming through. Legends as coaches as well, right?
Yeah, I know. I love it.
So Alex White is down course side with Wallace and his coach.
Hey, thanks, Mark. I'm down here with Roger Monta and Wallace Gabriel. Oh, my God. How long have you been working together?
We are working together pretty much starting January, 1 year. He's the new generation for the Brazilian skater. You try bringing new skaters, you know. Thanks for all support for the Brazilian Confederation.
You feel the support and the love. What is it like working with Roger here?
Eu me sinto muito feliz, tenho que agradecer muito a Confederação Brasileira por isso, ao Roger também por ter apoiado, ter acreditado em vários campeonatos, ter colado junto, e eu queria muito agradecer a eles, e é isso, estou muito feliz por estar aqui, muito feliz pela minha nota.
He wanna thank the Brazilian Confederation for believing in his skater. He wanna thank me for being the coaching. Yeah, it's a hard work for almost 1 year. Yeah, I can't imagine in my dreams this guy be maybe in the semifinals. The only skater like that, he no missing tricks.
You skated with pure experience, with authority out there. I'm looking forward to seeing how things pan out in semifinal number 2, but locking in that #1 spot from semifinals. Congratulations, Wallace. Congratulations, Monta. Semifinal number 2 is coming up next. Back to you guys in the booth. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much, Alex. They've only been working together a year. Think about 3 years' time. What is he going to be capable of?
Yeah, and all that wisdom from Roger is going to go a long way, and you know, that's why we're getting those nice, tasteful tricks, is because Roger's got the experience.
Yeah, and Wallace is going to be sitting and waiting for heat number 2 to come up, as we are. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with our top 8 qualifying skaters through to semi-finals. Hello, and welcome back to Japan for the World Skateboarding Tour World Cup KITAKYUSHU Street 2025. We have seen our heat number 1 of men's semi-finals just happen. Now it's time to hand the course over to heat number 2 and our top 8 qualifiers through from yesterday's competition. I'm Mark Churchill. I'm joined by Ryan DeCenzo still. Ryan, quick comment on what we just saw.
We just saw some really consistent, really high-level skateboarding. A couple new names out there absolutely killing it. Wallace Gabriel qualifying first out of that heat, and we'll see how these guys stack up.
It might be quite a point to mention who's not through to this stage of the competition, because it's some big names, right?
Yeah, there's some shockers.
Toa, Sasaki not getting through. Kim-Woo not getting through either. Richard Turi, who's usually there, and Niger not there. But these people are here. Yuto Horigome, Junie Kang. In the mix, Giovanni Viana. Jay Kaladi in there as well, who's very hungry as always, and he's really charging on the course. But leading the way is the amazing Sora Shirai. He is going to want to take a win on home turf, right?
Oh, yeah, and he's got the power.
And he's really gunning it. But, yeah, as mentioned, some people just couldn't quite get it together because the level seems to be so high that they had to put down almost best tricks at the end of their runs, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how it was going. A lot of the guys had to put down one of the best tricks kind of somewhere in their run. And like Nyjah, we saw he just couldn't get the nollie heel back lip at the end of his run, unfortunately, and didn't end up making it through, which is super uncharacteristic.
Do you think that the course design has kind of shook people up a little bit with these new features?
I think so. I mean, you know, I saw a couple guys who would normally not have a problem with anything on the course trying to figure out the brick bank and trying to figure out what to do on the hips and stuff like that, so.
Well, when you know what tricks you can do and there's, you know, parts of the course that you know you can do them on, it's how do you get there, isn't it? You know, and having that use of course being scored so heavily, you know you've got to hit these obstacles, but you've also got to get back to the position where you want to do other tricks.
Yeah, figuring out the timing with just not such a linear course with a little bit of more crisscrossing and getting the timing, getting to the big section in time, and having a bigger course just makes it challenging for the skaters.
But talking about that timing as well, few people struggling to get that trick in on time, or also a few people maybe playing it too safe and finishing their runs early, because we have got a slightly longer course than we've seen in places like Rome.
Yeah, for sure.
But that has meant that we've got extra features in there. You see that right there with that front side blunt slide, perfectly executed right there into the brick bank. We got obstacles all across the course, imitating famous spots around the city. You had a little tour around, didn't you? Saw your favorite bridge?
Yeah, I saw my favorite bridge out here in KITAKYUSHU, and we got some brick banks. We got the Big Red, which is modeled after a building by the Riverwalk. So some cool, sick obstacles that are gonna get some scores.
Yeah, California Skate Park's done a great job on the design of the park, and they've really listened to what World Skate are asking of them and how they want to push the judging as we move forward towards LA 28. Something else that's worth mentioning that we haven't touched on yet is we do have a rolling ranking now. Right. So every 18 months, that last score that you got is dropping off. So what does that mean to you as a competitor?
So as a competitor, it means that you really don't want to miss any events, and you don't want to have any injuries, which would lead you to a bad showing at an event. So you want to just try to get to all of them and keep your ranking up.
I mean, it's good because we get to see so many people hitting up the competition, but there is a bit of pressure with that, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, looks like we have cleared the course down there, and our first rider up is double Olympic gold medalist Yuto Horigome.
Just an amazing,
that's a sentence,
he's just the best under pressure in the world.
So starting things off, switch front tail on one of the most petrifying obstacles on this crazy course. This is what sets him apart. Back nose blunt to turn round.
Yeah, that's risky to back nose blunt over there, but he's got all the transition skills and he shows it off.
Oh, there you go. That's a Yuto special right there. Yeah, Yuto can spin 540s and make beautiful backside airs on vert ramps, let alone do some of the most crazy, awkward tricks in competitions that I've ever seen. Might be able to see one of those right now. Yes, we are.
Oh,
wow. Full run there for Yuto Horigome, and that has pretty much made a big statement to everyone, hasn't it?
Yeah, Yuto's just, you know, he came in right now and just said, hey, I'm in Japan and I'm not messing around.
Well, he qualified through right in the middle of the pack there, being the first skater out in heat number 2. And I don't think he wants to be going through to the finals in that position, does he?
No, but it's also tough to gauge what to do in those earlier rounds. And since he's pre-seeded, he didn't have that practice run to see what his score was going to be earlier on.
Nollie 270 switchback tail is a gnarly one. Oh, he did well to get that back to the nose slide, didn't he?
Almost got up onto a blunt slide on that thing on accident.
Big fans out there in the crowd. And the stands are nearly at capacity on semi-finals day.
Wow.
73.33 in the bag already. He's going to be very, very happy, and that is the highest run score so far, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Junie Kang, what can be said about this kid? Just sprung onto the scene, has just come away from a win at Tamparam, and we're about to see why. That trick is the chiropractor's dream, tying himself into a pretzel down the rail.
He's definitely got that switch front 3 power.
I mean, that front 3 onto the bank was wild. Pinch in that front crook. There you go. Crook, nollie, heel. Oh, switch, front side 180 crook. Yeah, taking the win in 2024 at Tamparam. You know, you don't... Oh, you don't get that win for no reason, and that's why he's able to do that one.
I was not expecting the 270 out there. I'd love to see a replay of that.
Wow. Heavy. He is stoked, and rightly so. Look at that.
Just catching the end of the rail. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, can you do it any other way? Look, you've got to ollie out over the top of the rail, spin your legs over and get that back truck back over.
It would probably be easier on a bigger rail, to be honest, if that even sounds like it makes any sense.
Look at that. Nollie 270 board slide, 270 out.
Oh, wow, he did that really good, too.
He's got some strong core there to be able to stand back up after that spin. Look at that. Little revert on the way out.
Spinning mostly the same direction. I don't know if the judges will dock him at all because those tricks were all so insane, but...
and all pretty different.
Yeah.
75.48. Massive score coming through for Junie Kang. And I loved seeing that stoke then. He was like, yes!
Yeah, I think the judges probably would have gave him an even higher score if it wasn't so many kind of switch front 3 direction type things.
Yukito Aoki from Japan, straight into a back nose blunt slide. I haven't seen him fall off one of those today.
No, and it's a beautiful way to start the line, you know.
I like the alley-oop front side ollie as well. Shows full control. I'm sure the judges are respecting that. Down to that 22 seconds, stamping that 360 flip over the rail. Still time to adjust the jewelry.
Yeah.
So what is so gnarly, not just that crooked grind nollie heel out, is that there's so many high-ranked Japanese skaters, but as we go towards LA 2028, like you said earlier, there's only room for 3 skaters per country quota.
Yeah, they're in a whole battle of their own. Just, it's so gnarly, and they're all pushing each other, which is also pushing the entire rest of the field from every country.
That internal battle that they have, knowing that only 3 can make it through, is so, so gnarly.
It's actually just leveling up skateboarding all around.
Yeah, and I mean, that run was a heavy, heavy run. I think The only thing that was slightly sketchy was that nollie heel flip there. But
Yeah, he
still
didn't
took it
even
away.
touch his toe or anything, though. He's good.
So combination of flip tricks, spinning the board as well, showing control, alley frontside ollie after on the quarter pipe. I mean, for me, that's so well-rounded.
Yeah.
And a really good score coming in there for Nikito, 67.55 as we take it back to Brazil and Giovanni Viana. Really good to see that World Skate piece that's actually on their YouTube channel about Giovanni and why he's so confident coming into stuff faking. You see that half cab, frontside 5-0. That is a very awkward trick, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a fakey god.
Yeah, frontside feeble, transferring down into that brick bank. This is a really well planned out run, back-to-back tricks. And he's got a really good heel flip game as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's really good at using the whole course. He's really good at linking tricks together quickly, getting a lot of tricks in.
Good at recovery, as we saw right there. Still getting the pop shove at revert. Oh, okay. I mean, you said it earlier, people doing trick section tricks in their runs. We saw him in Rhone a couple of years ago doing the cab frontside nose slide.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing it at the end of the run.
Yeah.
That shows that real-time progression that we keep talking about.
Yeah, Gio's the man. He's just the coolest dude, too. He's super friendly. Real skater. Got gnarly street clips and the whole package.
It's getting tense down there in the coach's area. He's like, oh, no way.
Yeah, you got to back up Wallace, Gio. Come on.
46.68 with a fall. That is very, very impressive. Okay, we're going back to Team Japan and Kairi Netsuki. Two podiums before, so he knows what it takes to get out there in the top three, starting off that lovely nose barn slide. Not many backside kick flips at the moment, and definitely not many cavallerial heel flips either.
That's a technical little section of the line. A lot could go wrong with those two flip tricks back to back.
Oh yeah, I love the way he pulled that back round to get it to come out straight.
All of these tricks are flipping his board and risky.
Oh, like a late big spin over the wedge gaps. I like that sprint along and then just chill.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, no.
He really deserved to get that heel flip backside tail slide.
He landed all of those technical flip tricks throughout the whole line. You'd think, like, there's no way he's going to mess up on the last one.
Ryan, could we just remind everyone this is semi-finals?
Yeah, this is
isn't
semi-finals. Just a
what
reminder.
is going on? Well,
I
guess, everybody's been training their runs, but maybe people are just like, hey, I can't hold back. I won't make it through if I hold back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough cut. It's half the field is getting cut, so everybody's really good.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you got to be on point.
47.58 with a full. Another respectable score there. We know that is going to be way up there. So next up we have USA's Jake Ilardi. He is always gunning for it, but I've seen a little twinkle in his eye this weekend. He's really, really wants it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's a ripper. He's fastest guy on the course, always just hauling around.
He's got a good transition game as well, which helps him link those runs together. Backside tail slide there, and the front side tail slide transfer on the back to wall. Getting that foot ready and rolling in, 360 flip, stamping the landing. And I love just, Jake has got access to so many tricks like the blunt kickflip.
Yeah,
what does that mean to the run score that comes in?
Well, I mean, he's getting points on stuff that other guys are kind of just turning around on and stuff, so he's getting extra tricks.
Yeah, a higher trick count for sure. Oh, no way. So final tricks in heat number one, posing a problem for the last few skaters.
Could be those jello legs are getting tired towards the end. believe it or not, 45 seconds out there is tiring.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it'd be very hard to ignore what else has been done on the course so far as well. Does that get into your head at all? Are you going, okay, that person's just put down one of the best runs ever, and I've got to drop in? Or are you like, I'm good?
No, you definitely feel the pressure, and then your self-expectations go up, and he's going to run it back.
Yeah, 51.17 with a full. You know, like we said, probably got scored for 3 extra tricks.
Right, exactly.
So he still did the same amount of tricks as other people that completed their runs.
Yep.
He didn't complete that run. So with that last trick in there, that score is going to be way up there. Mauro Iglesias was on really good form yesterday, as always. So that's 3 tricks already, where sometimes we only see 2 or 1. Getting the use, of course, with the blunt slide transfer. Loving that one.
Yeah, I mean, so well executed.
Well, there's a lot that can go wrong. And like we said, doing things that other people aren't doing on the course is really important.
Oh, he's got to hustle. He's going to be all right, though.
It's going to be on the buzzer still, surely. How much does it come into play when you don't quite land things the way you want to, and you know your timing's slightly off? Are you going, I'm not going to make the last trick, I'm not going to make the last trick, or are you like, I've got it?
Oh, man, usually if you miss one trick, the way I have my lines planned out, if I miss one trick, the last trick is not going to be in time.
Yeah.
So that's just my own experience.
So that would have been the crooked grind nollie flip. Still going for it anyway. Full commitment.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday. He did it really nice.
Okay, 31.72. He's in 15th place. We have got our first place qualifier through to semi-finals. Been in this position before. We've got the amazing Sora Shirai. Starting things off with the sugarcane, 360 flip straight out as well. There's a high-risk maneuver to start things, but I'm still shocked at how consistent he is with the sugarcane.
I don't think anyone really understands how difficult that sugarcane is.
Oh, I think that was missed. It was a backside tail slide, but he was going over to switch crook, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, like with Niger, knowing what to do when it goes wrong and still being able to ride away from stuff is pretty important, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've said it before, not many people have got a trick named after him. That's the Sora grind right there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's lucky to get the full run, very lucky, but also he's going to get this score in and know whether he needs to adjust that much. I mean, the score will undoubtedly be better if he gets that full run that he's after, and the judges are going to score him down for not doing the trick that he wanted.
They're going to dock him a little bit for this one right here, but, I mean, that's just such an obscure trick anyhow.
Not only is it an obscure trick, but he's doing that mid-run.
Yeah, and on a round rail.
Yeah.
It's much more reasonable on a square hubba or a ledge or something.
Or a 2-inch high curb.
Even then, it's pretty tough.
Really tough. Get back, cameraman.
I love Sora. He's always looking happy, smiling, and he's just, you know, just a happy little dude out there ripping.
Well, you said it, mate. It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
That's certainly what we've got going on out here in Japan today. I think the judges are maybe having a chat about that backside tail slide, the
back
180 crook.
Yeah.
I think they're like, yeah, okay, well, this, but hey, it's not technically what he went for. And I think that's what's good about having a large panel of judges, because they can have that kind of discussion, and it will average out. It's 72.71 coming through. Good score right there, but that is going to be up there if he gets the switch crook, yeah?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It'll boost him up. And he might even have other stuff that he can upgrade, too. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the top of the heat. Runs 2 of 2. Yuto Horigome stepping away. I mean, he knows he's got a hell of a run under his belt already.
Yeah.
Just slightly below Juni Kang.
Super uncharacteristic miss on a switch tail, though, for Yuto.
Yeah.
To start.
But as we know, doesn't really matter for him. If he's got a good score in the run section, we know he can back himself up in the trick section with tricks like that.
Now he's just using some free practice on the course by himself.
Nollie backside 180 to the switch front feeble is a conversation I never want to have with myself.
Yeah, I think he's the first one to do that ever in the streets too, so that's kind of his move.
And I mean, there's a long list of those, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nollie 270 nose side, 270 out.
I mean, yeah,
he's Tornado.
Yeah, he's got quite the bag of NBDs that are all his.
Okay, Juni Kang in for run number 2. That trick is so naughty.
Holy smokes. I just can't believe he's not using that as a single trick.
Well, I mean, it makes you think, well, what are we going to see in the single tricks, right?
Right.
So he's got the highest run score already. And it looks like he'll be remaining with that. But he's all smiles.
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't matter. I'm already smashing it.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is get that one trick from the trick section as well, and he could be in that position that we saw some of the skaters in heat number 2 in, where they don't actually need to put too much pressure on that trick section, do they? Oh, switch backside tail slide, shove it. I've been emceeing comps for a long time. I've been commentating for a long time, and I still listen to myself calling tricks and going, wait a minute, I never ever thought I would see that combo, let alone say it in a competition.
Yeah, and some of the, it's hard to even call some of the tricks nowadays because back in the day when they were invented, it wasn't like made for this much progression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so.
it's, you know, you've got 2 different generations of skaters as well. You can call tricks 2 different kind of ways depending on what decade you were born in.
Yeah.
Okay, Yukito Aoki coming in for run number 2. The most consistent backside nose blunt slide on the planet. Alley frontside ollie. There's that kick flip to back it up. Whoa! Okay, I was going to say to you, how important is it to change your run up if you've had a full run?
I mean, you got nothing to lose, so you may as well. I mean, give the people a show. Have some fun with it. Challenge yourself.
Well, and you only need to make one change, right? And that would probably be an increase of your score. And I mean, that nollie heel flip out that time of the crook was way smoother.
Yeah, he upgraded the nollie inward heel from a front 3, so that's pretty drastic.
Solid, absolute solid run, as expected. I'd like to know what's in that water for Team Japan. Is that Mount Fuji water some sort of magic
It's
water?
the KITAKYUSHU tap water. No,
okay, I'm going to see how much I can get that on my flight on the way back. There's the change up. Nollie inward heel, catching it about 6 foot below the ceiling somehow. And look at that catch on that. It was never not going to happen, was it?
Yeah, it's just, he was like, oh, this is easy, here we go.
That must be a nice place to be. 69.50, he's saying, yeah, okay, little upgrade on that, couple of points, and that's a nice score to be going through into the next section of our competition. Run number 2 of 2 for Brazil's Giovanni Viana. Needs to get that cab aerial nose slide in on time and made. It's the half cab, frontside 5-0, frontside blunt slide. I mean, we've said it many of times, but having tricks that no one else does is one thing in certain ways, but it seems to me that Gio's really worked hard on doing tricks that people are not going to do for a long time.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's got a crazy bag of tricks. a lot of full cab. He can spin really fast, and it almost looks like his feet are strapped in like he's got bindings on or something.
Here we go. This is the trick he fell on. Do you know what? I can't wait to see the replay of that, because as he spanned that ramp, you can see he stamped his foot down. He's like, no, you are happening this time.
Yeah.
Took it all the way through and out to Fakey. Full run there for Giovanni. Starting it off with a half cab frontside 5-0. You've got to take off pretty far away, but he was way above the hover, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's got a ton of pop, ton of board control.
As shown right there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys are skating so often that the board is pretty much like an extension of their body.
Yeah, for sure.
More clumsy walking than skating.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know.
Oh, do you know what? I fell off going down those stairs. Maybe I should have just ground the rail.
Yeah.
To get to the store.
Yeah.
So currently 15th. 46.68 is firmly going in the bin. 68.26.
Nice.
Great score coming in there. And that is going to be a nice little comfort blanket as we move on to the next section of the competition. But we are going back to Kairi Netsuki. Run number 2, 45 seconds. Back nose blunt to start things off. With street skateboarding kind of being frowned upon in Japan itself, I guess it's super important for them to have parks that are of a high standard. Do you think that's why they're so good?
I think that's one of the reasons. I also think that it's maybe part of the Japanese culture, and skateboarding used to be a little bit frowned upon. So it's like, if you're like, hey, mom, dad, I'm going to do skateboarding. They're like, no, you're not. But they're like, well, what if I'm really, really good and I make it to the Olympics? Then it's like, okay, I guess you can. You know?
Whoa, getting it done this time. Bit of a truck touch, but I would firmly say that was a heel flip back to the tailside fakie.
I mean, I just know that from my parents. Like,
yeah.
They're like, no, we don't want you to do skateboarding, but
You seem to be doing all right, so we'll let you keep going.
yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, it's a big deal to represent your country at the Olympics, right?
Of course. So, you know, it's making it more, what would be the word for it? More accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're probably like, no, son, no, not down the street. You go to the park.
Yeah, and I mean, also the discipline, like the respect, and just it flows through the Japanese culture, I think, in everything they do. And I mean, everybody here at the hall that we're in, super friendly. Everybody can't help you enough.
Yeah.
So highest run score so far right there. Kairi Netsuki getting the 76.20. Second run for Jake Ilardi. Wants to get the full run. 51.17 isn't going to cut it. Come on, Jake, hold it down. Big spin, front blunt slide fakie. How do you hush the whispers in your brain when it's like, hey, this matters a lot? What do you do?
I don't know. You got to have that song playing in your headphones that just puts you in the zone and you're not thinking about anything but landing perfect tricks.
That turn around cab backlit fakie as well.
There we go. Let's go, Jake.
Coming down to the last trick again. Come on, Jake. 5 seconds on the clock. Coming in, fakie. Oh, way.
Locking into a bit of a susky there, and that's just, unless you're Kelvin, you're not riding away.
Yeah. I'm absolutely gutted for him. 51.17. Jake is in 15th place.
That's going to make it tough for him.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to have to put in the biggest tricks ever.
He's got to get a 99.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How good is it to have someone who's removed from where you're at in the competition to go up and say, hey, what do I need to do?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, they're just watching. They know what your emotions are and how to calm you down, get you back in the zone.
Somebody's looking real calm right now. Mauro Iglesias. Same run we've seen before so far.
He needs this one, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's way down there. 16th place. It's looking good so far. I'd say a slight upgrade in execution so far on all of these tricks. He has got a very good frontside flip on him.
Yes, he does.
That was so delicately done, wasn't it? It was ultra precise, but you see him pop into it, lock into the crooked grind. His foot just went boom, straight into the well at the tail.
Yeah, that's one of those tricks that takes a lot of finesse.
Yeah,
and he's
finesse
got it.
is the right word for sure for that one.
I mean, him and when you see Gustavo do that one too, it's like, man, that is a hard trick to do out of something going down.
So flipping to backlip to start things off and flipping out to finish, like,
yeah, and
certainly on it.
And a couple flip tricks in the middle of the line too.
Well, we're getting rapidly close to the world where you may well see people not just doing normal tricks. It's got to be either flip in or flip out on the big section. We're rapidly approaching that.
Yeah, of course.
Which is crazy to think of. Like, stepping back and looking at that's progression right there, isn't it? 61.67. That is a much better score and a much better way to go through to the second part of our competition. Last rider of the heat and our first place qualifier through to semi-finals, currently in 12th place with a 72.71. We have the amazing Sora Shirai. Every go, Ryan. Every go. And it seems to me that Team Japan have put extra effort with the likes of Yuto, kind of opening the door for everyone on those tricks that no one else does, and the tricks that are so awkward, just like that. You know, backside 180, fakie 5-0, backside 180, switch front crook, however you want to call it. It's terrifying.
It's only Sora's doing it.
Imagine being the only person to do a trick. Oh, wow. And then falls off his own trick. Wow, okay. I mean, 72.71 is a big score to be going through to the next part of the competition with, isn't it, anyway?
Yeah, it's a great score he's already got. And I love how he can just bail the trick and just be smiling.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, he's always smiling, even when it goes wrong.
Yeah.
And he's always one of the first people to be congratulating someone else as well.
Oh, totally. Super great sportsmanship. Happiest guy.
Yeah, and I mean, that sportsmanship runs so deep in skateboarding. Someone might have just knocked you out of going to the Olympics, and you're there shaking their hand saying, that was amazing.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, we're all rooting for everybody just to do their best.
So let's take a look at those run section comparisons with heat number 1 and 2. Wallace Gabriel and Christopher Kroon, the only two in there and in the mix and staying there for now from that run section number 1. 68.61, 65.05. But look at that high score from Kairi Netsuki up there, 76.20. How is this going to change the trick strategy as we move forward, Ryan?
Well, I think a couple of these guys that are up in the top, like Kairi and whoever else was up there, now the screen's gone, I can't see. But they're going to probably go for something safe first and just make sure they get a score.
Yeah, you know, the pressure's off a little bit. They're kind of like, yeah, I'm in there. I don't need to hurt myself.
Yeah, and they'll probably get it first try. And then they'll be able to go for the one that they like really want, you know, show off a little. And and we'll see what happens.
Okay, let's take it back down course side with Alex White.
Hey, I'm down here on the course with Manny Santiago. Manny, you skated in this, you know, a lot of contests. What do you think about this format here?
I'm pretty hyped on the new format. The fact that we get 2 runs and 3 individual tricks to try to get 1 good run and 1 good score. That allows the skater to try his difficult tricks during the run and not have to save so many tricks for the best tricks, which ultimately allows for better skating.
Well, I think that's a really great summary of it too. And did you find it hard to adjust to this, or is this something that you've prepared for?
No, we prepare for it. We always have to adjust, and as things go, we skate a lot of different contests, so we have to keep that in mind. And yeah, we prepare for this stuff. A lot of us, you know, been doing this for a long time. And for the new guys, I think from them watching us for so long, they pick up on what we've done, and then they take it from there.
Well, thank you so much, Manny. Always a pleasure talking with you here today. Best trick's about to start. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Alex. The most recognizable smile in skateboarding right there, Manny.
Oh, Manny's such good vibes all the time.
Always bringing the good vibes. Such a good person to have out on the platform. And it's good to hear he's like, nah, we prepared for it. We know it's coming, and we're ready for it. And, you know, we praise it. We're happy with it. No way did you just see that.
Yeah.
We are in for a shocker as we take it on to the second part of our competition's trick section. Each skater is going to get 3 attempts at a trick anywhere on the course. Looks like everybody is over in that big money section. We've got the yellow hubber, red rail, the gap out to brown rail, and big red that hasn't actually been hit yet.
Oh, these guys haven't hit it at all. That's right. Kind of rolled past it in the runs, but
it's going to happen, though.
Oh, yeah. I think Yuto's got something for us.
Yeah, and it might well just be about to happen. Yuto, hold on, go, mate. Coming in, nollie position. Oh! I can't tell you how gnarly that trick is. That is just like, why make it that hard for yourself?
Where do you even look when you're doing that?
Yeah, do I look down between my legs, under my front arm, under my back arm? Like, where are you going with it?
It's got to be the back arm or the legs, I don't know, or just pop and close your eyes.
Wish for the best. Okay, Juni Kang started off his run section with a crazy trick. Oh, that one is real hard. Is he thinking he didn't get into that? It looks like
he did. Yeah. It probably just happened so fast he wasn't sure. But that is the Mark-Sushiu grind.
Yeah.
Or overturned back nose blunt grind.
The most awkward 180 nose grind you could possibly do.
Yeah, Mark-Sushiu had a Thrasher cover of that, and that was the first time it had been exposed to the skateboarding world, and we don't see it too often in competition. Almost never.
Because that is so difficult.
Yeah.
A lot going on in that. So looking for that first trick score.
Yuto would do that one nollie sometimes, but I think it's probably easier nollie because you don't have to, the way you pop on nollie, you could like rocket it up in and then turn.
Guide it in a little bit easier. 75.35. Look at that. He's like, whoa, are you kidding me? Stoked. And that sees him jump straight into second place. Now he's got that second score on the board. Total score of 150.83. Okay, Akito Aoki in trick number 1 of... And he's not going to need the other 2, surely.
Wow. And that is like a real like video part ender trick right there.
Nollie big spin heel, back lip. Do you know what? Look how perfect that is.
Yeah.
His feet are like, the board just folds round and goes, yep, here you go. Here's a silver tray for you.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. Shout out to my buddy Adam Diet for doing that one in the streets probably 15 years ago.
What a legend.
Yeah. I don't think he's got it anymore, though.
Well.
I'm calling him out.
Yeah. Get that uploaded ASAP.
Yeah.
87.07.
Wow.
Highest single trick score so far. And that sees him out there in first place, 156.57. And it sees Wallace Gabriel jump down into second place. Joe Hinson is now on that bubble score, 8th place. Giovanni Viana coming in fakey, as we know so well. There you go, that one is really awkward. It's the front side half cab, backside 5-0.
Yeah, all of these tricks are like blind, so you can't really see where you're going or what's going to happen. You got to go by a lot of feeling and just repetition.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely that is just getting in the park, hitting it up, time after time after time, repetition, and then you get that muscle memory and you're like, I know how to do this.
Yeah.
I just need to hold it together and do it.
Yeah.
Well, we are seeing some absolutely ridiculous tricks happen so far. We're waiting for that score for Giovanni. 68.26 in the run section. Maybe got the judges sharpening their pencils up there. 80.35.
That's a better score than I thought he was going to get for it.
You know, it's worth saying the judges are scoring to rank, so they're just getting everybody in the right position where they should be as we move forward through the competition. And they don't want to lose too much space between scores. Netsuki. Whoa! Solid heel flip, frontside blunt slide. There was no doubt in his or our mind that he was going to get that done then.
Yeah, he's on fire right now. And the heel flip master.
Wow, look at that.
Perfection.
Landed facing the other way pretty much.
So good.
So let's see where that's going to sit in amongst all the rest of this amazing skating we're seeing. Joe Hinson has now been bumped off of that bubble spot, and Christopher Kroon has replaced him. And now he's just been bumped off, and it's Tiger Nagai that's sat in 8th place, because Kairi Netsuki has just taken the lead with 159.78 points on the board. Huge score coming through there for him. 83.58. Jake Eladi, trick 1 of 3. Is he going big spin, backside tail slide?
Yeah.
Maybe something a little special out of that one as well. But, I mean, big spin back tail is enough.
I think big spin back tail would be a pretty solid score. A little mandatory flat ground.
Switch tricks you can.
Yeah.
Mauro Glazas, trick number 1 of 3. Whoa. Well, this is the thing. If you've got a trick that you've seen score really well, do you think he's like, okay, we saw that in heat number 1?
Yeah. He might have been trying to go to front feeble too.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, that's certainly going to step that score up.
Nobody knows but him, honestly.
Yeah. I hope so.
Or the coach. Maybe the coach knows
maybe
too.
the coach. Okay, Sora Shirai, last rider of trick attempt number 1.
Oh, yeah,
I think we know what he's going to go for. Classic Sora. Double aerial backside tail side, big spin. I think he thought he rode away from that, didn't he?
I thought he was riding away.
I mean, I've seen him turn up at a session, practice session, cruise around, warm up, and do that first go.
I can't believe how dialed he's got that trick right now.
Just unbelievable, unfathomable. Okay, back to the top of the heat. Trick 2 of 3. And back where we started with Yuto Horigome. Yet to get a score on the board in this section. What do you reckon he's listening to down there?
I don't know, but he's jamming.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Coming in, Nolly. Now for that, Nolly back with a switch front feeble. He's going to come down to that 3rd and final trick. We've said it before. Do you think he's going to step away from that one or just go and get it done? Because he is the master of doing tricks when it matters.
I have no idea. Yuto has such a big bag of tricks, too. It could just be anything, but he needs something, you know?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, imagine being that young and that good.
Yeah, that's an awesome trick. I saw he did that to kickflip out on his Instagram.
Yeah, ridiculous. Look at that. Slid a decent way as well, not just an in and out, like locking in, holding it all the way.
Oh, just on the tip of the toes, but whatever works.
Yeah. I mean, if you had to find something wrong with it. 75.35 already on the board. 150.83. 82.04. He's now in second place, 157.52. Imagine having to drop an 82.04. He's firmly in there. Doesn't need to go too far. Could get hurt. You know, it might be the time to do that thing that you were saying. Do something that feels good. Walk away with a on a high.
Yeah.
Kito back in the mix. Going 360 flip, 50. Yeah, maybe feeling out something there on that attempt. Just like, I'm just going to chuck this in there, see how it feels. Maybe.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good score already. A nollie big heel back lip, I mean, definitely one of the standouts from today.
Yeah.
So far.
So Giovanni back in trick attempt number 2, currently in 6th place. There we go. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's such an amazing trick. Looks so good.
I mean, Caballerial fakey nose grind or into the switch frontside 5-0, depending on what year you were born. Loving seeing that. Imagine doing that first go, mate. Like, look at it. That well as well, and he rides out so chilled. Look at the stees on it.
Oh, man, perfect pinched lock.
Oh, I love to see it. So, so good. And I mean, it's almost pinched like a fakey crook kind of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Holding it in there.
Yeah. He's got bindings, I swear.
I want to see the 180 out of that one.
Oh, all the way around.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be
magic.
good.
And with that pinch, it would happen, right?
I'll give him a tap after this.
Thanks. Put in some trick requests for me.
I'll just put it in.
88.55. Look at that. 156.81 in there. He's hyped. So are we.
Gio.
Well, I am sure that Matthias Del Olio and Tiger Nagai are very, very worried right now, but it's time for trick 2 of 3 for our current leader, Kairi Natsuki. Starting in a different area of the park, taking it over to the driveway ledge. Whoa, is that going nollie big spin out?
I don't know what he was going to try out.
Heel flip, front crook, something out.
Nollie back heel, maybe?
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Cool. I'll let you do that one.
Yeah, he's got another try.
So good. Right, Jake, come on.
It.
Let's see you get this one done. The effort Jake puts in, he deserves to go through. But he really, really needs to get some big scores going on. Just getting into the back truck there. And I mean, that trick is so gnarly, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's really hard to get the board to not hit the ledge that you're going onto.
And it's just a scary one, too, you know? It's just, every try is scary.
Proper Kalis maneuver, that one.
Right.
Mauro Iglesias yet to get a score in the trick section. Pretty sure that is just about to change, though. There it is, and no way. Do you know what? I think the board didn't quite get far enough over the rail, and maybe he was like, I'm gonna hang up.
Yeah, that was super close, though. He almost pulled it.
So what would you do in that position? Do you say, right, okay, just go a little bit closer to the rail, or was that a one-off mistake? You know, it's hard to be like, that's going to happen again, that's going to happen again, and you've got to shut those noises up.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Just reset.
There you go. And we've seen it just as good as that before. The samurai chop, caballerial, backside tail slide, big spin out. It's got a bit of everything, that trick.
Man, it just looks so cool.
Yeah, one of the best looking tricks out there, isn't it? So taking off backwards, which is fakie, spinning round onto the backside tail slide.
And no pivot, no...
Perfect.
Like, catching it too. Wow.
But you know what? I think because the end of the hubba isn't quite to his liking, he's like, I'm coming out a bit early to get the spin round in time.
Yeah.
Because he's that good to make that decision.
Yeah.
Amazing. As always. So that gives him the luxury to try something else, but this is going to be a big score. 72.71 in the run section.
That's going to put him pretty high up.
I mean, 87.08 for first. I think he's certainly going to get that 8th place score, which means Tiger Nagai is now out, and Soros Shirai is your new leader, 89.06. That sees him on 161.77. That is a big score. Kairi Netsuki just below him, 159.78. Junie Kang in 3rd place, 157.52. This is getting really exciting, and I just want to say it again. We're only at semi-finals, mate.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay, 3rd and final attempt for Yuto Horigome. No way! I thought he was just going to do that and be like, yo, I'm Yuto. This is how I roll.
No.
But that sees Yuto finishing on that 73.33 from the run section. No tricks landed in the trick section.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated. He had such a good run score going into that.
Junie Kang already in 3rd place. Whoa, laser heel down the double set. Why not?
Nice, yeah, sure.
I'd have liked to have seen that. First go, just boom.
Nobody was doing anything on those stairs. Show them a little love.
Yeah, we've not really seen anyone. We saw Chenji in the women's division, kickflip melon. But other than that, no one's really doing anything on it.
Yeah, Jocelyn's not here.
Yeah. Yukito Aoki, 3rd and final trick attempt. Do you reckon he's going to try and bump off that 87.07?
No, he's just having fun. He wants to land something and feel good.
I think he's going nose grind on that.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you could be right.
So 0 score coming through, staying with that 5th place for now. 156.57. Okay, Gio up next. For first, 93.52 at semi-finals level. That score is so high. And I can believe it. Look at what's happening out there on the course. Oh, fakey pop shove, reverb.
Yeah, going for some fancy footwork on the hip.
Yeah, I like to see it. Step away and just have some fun.
Yeah. He's in a safe spot.
Someone who's not in a safe spot right now is Matthias Del Olio on the bubble. 142.49. Kairi Netsuki up next. 3rd and final trick. 159.78 with that 83.58 for trick number 1. Let's find out where he was going. I think you were right, yeah. Back foot's going into heel flip.
Yeah,
heel
maybe
position.
nollie back heel or just nollie heel out.
Either or, I'm happy to let
Insane.
my eyeballs bathe in that.
Yeah, flip in, flip out.
Okay, there's Matias Del Olio. He knows that the only person that can knock him out of the competition is Mauro Iglesias. He's going to have a nervous wait right now.
That's his buddy from his home country,
Yeah.
too.
It's gnarly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I think we got to take a look at what the strategy is for Jake Aladi right now. Just throw everything in or play it safe.
Yeah, maybe Jake could make it too if he gets some.
Yeah, he's switching it up. Okay, he was going big flip front blunt. I've seen him do it a few times. You know, he seemed to have it consistently enough, but it's not quite working out for him.
Yeah, he's been working on that trick. It's a tough one, though. Such a small, sweet spot.
Yeah, and I think he did well to step away from the trick that wasn't working for him, you know, big split back tail. Ending on that 51.66 as we go back to Mauro Iglesias, the only person that can knock Matias Del Olio off of that 8th place spot. He has to have a win on this trick. 61.67. For 8th, he needs an 80.83. Hopefully he's seen the board. He knows that he needs to just get an 80.83, but does he have the tricks to get it done?
Matias did the bigger flip front board, right? And got an 81.0 and going for the same thing.
Wow, I think Matias is going to be like, no way, but fair play. That was really well executed as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So we know what kind of score is going to come through. The trick ledger is set, and the execution was there as well.
It sounded like it might have tapped the rail exactly like Matias,
No way,
too.
imagine. Both of them doing it exactly the same way. Yeah,
A little bit.
Truck.
Yeah, the truck.
Landing bolts on that one.
Wow.
Well, his foot wasn't even on the tail. He was just sliding in the middle, like bolts sliding it.
Crazy. So same trick, same country.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bittersweet one. We kind of know what's going to happen,
And
don't we?
Yeah, it's going to come down to who had the better run, and I think it was Mauro, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there. And I mean, that then shows you exactly how important that run
By
section
0.1,
is.
pretty much.
Oh, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah, this is
The
crazy.
judges are doing this on purpose, surely. Surely, they just hold that last score. Let's build some tension. One of the most important scores of the day coming through, and it's for that 8th place.
They might be circling back, looking at some of the run scoring or something. I don't know.
Okay, 79.59, and that means he's just below Matias Del Olio.
That's crazy.
Wow, okay. I'm not sure what they saw that we didn't, but
Maybe just
judges,
the execution. It was a little bit more sloppy with the whole truck hitting than the.
And the ride out, like boot feet positioning, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or well,
okay, but
Matias went to fakie, so maybe
you're right. Yeah.
landing switch is harder.
Yeah, maybe riding away fakie from that trick as well.
Yeah.
They're classing it as a harder trick, but there you have your first place qualifier coming in for this last trick. I saw him trying a few of those, kick flip out.
And a flip out, yeah.
Well, we know the shape of things to come tomorrow. Taking a bow to the crowd, 161.77 points for 2 scores. Coming through for a victory run. Not happening. But look at that score, 89.06 for the second trick. And that's enough to secure him in that first place spot. What a competition, mate.
Yeah, what a crazy ending there with the nail biter with Morrow doing the same trick. And
yeah, for sure. And I think that was the decision that was being made in the booth. That's why it took a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Which one was better?
Yeah.
But here you have your final standings and our top 8 going through tomorrow. Matias Del Olio just making the cut. Stoked to see David Tuesta Motor in there. Wallace Gabriel staying in from heat number 1, and just getting pushed out or not making the cut. Mauro Iglesias and Tiger Nagai was looking good for a while, as was Christopher Kroon and Joe Hinson, but it just wasn't enough to see them go through to our finals. But fair play, they all skated so well.
yeah, everybody up in that top 12, 13 had 2 scores and skated super well.
Yeah, for sure. So let's take a look at our 3rd place run from today. This kid has got a very, very bright future ahead of him, right? And skateboarding is in very safe hands.
Oh, yeah. And his tricks are crazy.
The thing is, we know it, you know, each generation watches what people are doing and doing consistently, and they're like, yeah, I should be able to do every trick that's that hard every go.
That was unreal to end the run with that.
Wow. Such good execution. Switch 270 from Blunt, fakie. Heavy, heavy run there, as is this 2nd place run for Kairi Netsuke. Starting it off with that nose blunt slide, perfect as well. And I mean, it's tricks like that that is just stamping him into this 2nd place.
Yeah.
But we are seeing multiple flips in, multiple flips out in the run section now, which is unbelievable.
Yeah, the heel flip back tail at the end of the line was a single trick. So that got him way up there, and then he just had a lot of consistency on all these single tricks.
And our 1st place qualifier through to our finals tomorrow is the amazing Sora Shirai. Every go.
Qualified first into today.
And continued
to hold the spot. Yep. See if he can do it again tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure he's going to certainly try to. And it's tricks like the Sora grind right there that get him way up there ahead of the rest. So cab, back tail, big spin out, perfect. Absolute perfect. And that is pushing the limit of what's possible in skateboarding right there.
For sure.
Loving seeing that. The Sora Shirai Samurai Chop is a big thing now. It's fully secured.
Yeah.
There it is, on demand. And we're going to jump down course side with Alex, Sora, and Shay.
Thanks so much, Mark. Yeah, down here with Sora Shirai, Shay Sandiford, Sora, the Samurai, making the cut again in the #1 spot. You guys are working together a lot. Shay, my question to Sora is, how is it working with your friend, kind of as a coach?
友達だけど一応コーチもしてもらってる。どういうリレーションシップですか？その気持ちは、その混ぜちゃって。
いや、もうシェイがいないとやっていけないですね。
He said he couldn't do it without me, but that's not true. We all know that.
Well, I love it. Does it go both ways? Sora, do you help Shay with his runs?
ソラもシェイのランドが助けてくれます。助けてる？
いつも助けてもらってるから助けたいから言うけど、シェイは全然俺の意見を聞かないです。
He says since I always help him, he tries to help me, but I don't listen to his advice. And yeah, it kind of shows. Yeah.
No. Well, I love seeing it. Sora, incredible skating out there today. We're looking forward to seeing you in the finals tomorrow. With Shay by your side, I imagine, yeah? Going to be there too, of course.
Yeah, definitely. 明日も多分シェイも一緒に横にいるって。
多分明日シェイが出る。
いや、出ないでしょ。He said Shay's going to escape from me tomorrow, but I'm not doing that.
Oh, we're gonna lock Shay down with Sora here. Congratulations, Sora. Yeah, and thank you so much, Shay. Thanks for stopping by with us. That's it for semifinals. Back up to you guys in the booth. We got a lot of action tomorrow. I'm so excited for the finals.
Thank
Samurai.
you very much, Alex. Well, that's the best interview I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. We were both cracking up up here.
And a definite insight into the mind of Sora. He's having so much fun and he's buzzing to be going through in first place again.
And that's what that's what makes skateboarding awesome. Is like you can be the top of the field and having a blast. And
this is our finalist, Matthias Del Olio, just scraping through there. He had the most nerve-wracking way to see if he got in. Wallace Gabriel holding on from heat number 1, but it's come down to Juni Kang, Kairi Netsuki, and Sora Shirai in that first place. Tomorrow is going to be outrageous.
Yeah, let's see what these guys can do to step it up from today.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to think there's any room to be able to step it up, but they definitely will be, won't they?
They might have a couple things up their sleeves, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll be back with you tomorrow for women's and men's finals, 12 p.m. local time. Thank you very much for joining us. I cannot wait to see what happens in our finals day tomorrow. We'll see you then.